Another reason why I wanted to chat today was because, just about a month ago, Oprah Winfrey did an interview with Bruce Perry on 60 Minutes. And for me, it was really impactful because I think it was the first time I'd heard someone with such a high profile say the words developmental trauma. Not only say them, but kind of connect them to mental health services, connect them to programs at school. And it really struck me. So I don't know, I would just be so curious to hear kind of what you thought about the interview and what you thought about, again, someone with such kind of high profile talking about the words developmental trauma on national television.
Yeah. So I think this is such an important discussion that we're
Yeah,
having, and the recognition that our experiences that happen early in life are so important
right.
is coming into light of public consciousness, and
Yeah,
that's really important for moving things forward in terms of policy and
yep,
practice. But also the increasing awareness that later experiences are also important. And
yeah,
just at the beginning of understanding how these factors are playing against each other, and
right.
importantly, really understanding the role of developmental plasticity, how the
Yes,
brain can change in response to the environment. And so that's really what we're trying to do with this
yeah.
research, is to provide some empirical basis for understanding how the environment, early as well as later environments, are impacting child outcome.
Absolutely. I think for me, it's the thing clinically when I see families, I feel like I've heard just story after story after story of families feeling like the schools, their speech therapists, their tutors, their other extended members of their families really struggle to understand their children who've experienced significant developmental trauma. And my heart just breaks for them because there's not a set yet of robust empirical data to help us inform policies at the school level, at the mental health level. And I think for me, that's personally why I'm really invested in trying to be as helpful as I can with your study. And I was just wondering if you can talk a little bit about kind of your best hopes for what your study, kind of how it fits into this picture about impacting policy at some point down the road.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, children who've experienced any type of early traumas,
Yeah.
and there are a variety of different experiences that children have, are a severely understudied population.
Yes.
We really just haven't had enough emphasis or effort put into this area. And so we're
Right.
really excited that we've received federal funding now to do this study to really
Right.
ask these questions about how pathways may differ from one child to
That's
another
right.
depending on some of these later experiences. And that's the route that we really have to get to, towards this more precision medicine approach, this
Yes.
individual child approach, to better understand how do we make decisions for any one particular child and their
Right.
family.
Right. Absolutely.